Thanks, Chairman and delegates and comrades. And just on following Jerry Cowley, I just wanted to mention that my parents emigrated from Mayo to Britain in the 1960s, and in fact I was born there. And I just want to compliment Jerry Cowley on the work that he has done in providing homes for elderly Irish immigrants who've returned home to Mayo. So just thought I'd mention that. I'm proposing motion number 35, which is from the Rathcoole and Newcastle branch in Dublin Midwest. And this motion calls for fundamental reform of bankers' pay. And it makes the point that the state is going to become the majority shareholder of most of our banks. And bank employees are essentially going to become public sector workers. And I just wanted to make a point about bankers' pay and pay in general. It has been a mantra that if you want the best people, you have to pay them more. And by the way, those people that say that, on the other hand, they look to get rid of the minimum wage. They look for the cuts in the public sector pay of those who are the low-paid workers in the public sector. But that's the theory. If you want the best people, you pay them more. Well, the reality, when it came down to the senior bankers, has turned out to be very different. In fact, what the obscene salaries at the top in Irish banking were attracting were gamblers and speculators. And they gambled and speculated with the bank's money, but ultimately they gambled with our economy, and they actually destroyed it. And many of those people, as we learned from a headline in one of the papers today, are still being rewarded, even though they have ruined the banks with very obscene salaries and golden handshakes and payoffs. And we need to get back to the idea of reasonable pay and fair. We need to get back to the idea of fair pay, and that you would pay people a reasonable and fair salary, and you would look to employ good people of integrity. And what we need in the banks is we need bankers that will manage banks responsibly on behalf of all of us as stakeholders in this economy and in our society, and not just on behalf of the shareholders. I urge you to support this motion. Thank you.